Netflix's One Piece live action is now out and available for you guys to go and watch right now. All 8 episodes of season 1 there to go. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Smash your thoughts down below. What did you guys think of the live action version of One Piece? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about this live action version of One Piece right now. Okay, so Netflix decided to grab one of the most popular animes and mangas out there right now in One Piece and turning it into a live action show. Now, we've had animes before being attempted at trying to turn live action. Dragon Ball Evolution, you remember that crap that came out? That was awful. You had The Last Airbender come out as well, and that was kind of awful as well. So, you know, it's one of those ones where you could either be absolutely fantastic or absolutely dog awful. And it was going against history of just being great because there isn't, I can't name one off the top of my head where there's like an anime turned live action where you're like, that's amazing. So, look, when I saw the trailers for this live action One Piece, I was like, I wasn't a big fan. I was already thinking, oh, this is already looking like it's going to go down the drain. It looks like it's going to be awful in that. But hey, I still sat down and I still watched it. And after watching all 8 episodes, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is easily the best anime adaptation I have ever seen into live action. This is brilliant. I actually really like this show a lot. What I love, there's so many elements that I love about this show, and we're going to get into all of them. Because to start off with, the casting. The casting, to me, was absolutely pinpoint perfect. I think they nailed it. I think who they chose to play Luffy was fantastic. He encapsulates what Luffy is about, that childlessness, but also that strong leader that is willing to stand up for people that can't defend themselves. Like, they nailed it. That casting, the acting was superb with our main lead, Monkey D. Luffy. It felt like I was watching Monkey D. Luffy. It really felt like I was. Zoro, they absolutely nailed that as well. They nailed that character. The performance is great. I feel like I'm watching Zoro, and it feels like Zoro, and it looks like Zoro. So I thought they nailed that as well. Nami, they nailed the Nami casting as well. She is phenomenal, and it feels like her. Then you got Usopp. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed Usopp as well. I feel like that's Usopp. I really do. And Sanji. Absolutely nailed Sanji. Sanji looks like he's just out. Obviously, he doesn't have the eyebrow with the curl, but everything else about him just was nailed to perfection. I felt like it was him. It was absolutely fantastic. Then you have the villains as well that we encounter. So obviously, these 8 episodes, they start off where we start off in the anime and the manga, and it goes up to the Arlong arc, and we finish the Arlong arc. What I love as well is they're able to not go shot for shot. It's not shot for shot of the manga or of the anime. They take the main story that we know and what One Piece fans know about, and it follows that same trajectory, but it doesn't go into like dragging it out sort of thing, because you feel like, look, in anime you can do that because they're 20-minute episodes, so you don't feel like it's getting dragged out, where here you're talking 45 to an hour long episodes. You don't want to drag it out, and they compress things, and to be able to fit 30 odd episodes into the 8 episodes, I thought was done fantastic. And the way that they chose what to get rid of and what not to get rid of worked really well, and it kept that pacing going along, so you never felt bored or anything was dragging out. You're on point all the time. So to me, that I really loved is they adapted it, and they didn't do a shot for shot. They didn't try to replicate it all, which is great. It really is. So some of the villains, man, Arlong, and Arlong looked incredible. Like, that practical effects for the fisherman is absolutely outstanding. So good. It looked great. It really did. I felt like I was watching Arlong and his crew there at Arlong Park. That was all fantastic. They looked great. Then you obviously have absolutely incredible. Then you have Buggy the Clown, man. Buggy. Buggy the Clown. Wow, that was just brilliant. I thought they encapsulated what Buggy is as a character here when you first meet him. And the performance is great. I thought he was just so awesome. Buggy was great. I really enjoyed him on screen, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of Buggy and more of this series moving forward, because I just thought the performance was fantastic. The makeup was great. It looked like Buggy. It felt like Buggy. And then obviously you have the infamous as well Black Cats. They did the whole glasses, the blades on the glove, like everything about that was fantastic as well. I thought that was all great. Like the design, everything, the world building, the creation of this live action world felt like it was One Piece. Shanks, fantastic as well. Mihawk. Mihawk looks incredible. Oh my word, he looks incredible. The eyes, the sword. Like you see that sword in One Piece and you're kind of like, how would you turn that into live action and make that look cool? Well, they did, and it looks absolutely awesome, man. And it is fantastic. The action sequences were great. I really enjoyed it. The special effects, the visual effects look, they're obviously not going to be like, we're talking Avatar level, but they are decent for a TV show, man. They were decent. Like, I felt like I could see what was going on. The use of practical and visual effects was fantastic. I'm glad they didn't just CGI Arlong and the Fishman and all these other creatures that we incorporate into here. I'm glad they didn't just CGI everything, but it looked great. It really did, and I thought the cinematography was fantastic. Some of those shots were fantastic on the water. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought they nailed the backstories as well to the characters. I thought they did them justice. Obviously, we had the Luffy background. Fantastic. I thought they nailed that with the whole Shanks and everything, what encouraged him to be a pirate. The Nami one was fantastic. That was all fantastic. I really enjoyed that one. Sanji's one, man, is just heartbreaking, and that was emotional when he says goodbye, when he's going with the Straw Hat crew. Like, that was emotional. Even though I knew that that's what happened, and like he was leaving that, it was still emotional at that moment. So that's credit to the performances from both of them. But it's that backstory that they gave you and make you invested in this character straight away. Usopp has this great backstory as well, and so does Zoro has this great backstory. And I thought the way that they did it, it did so much justice to the manga and to the anime. And it's made me a believer now. Like, I was straight out at the start, like, don't even bother touching anime and turning anime into live action, because it doesn't work. Because we've been scarred. I've been scarred from Dragon Ball Evolution. I really have. Like, as a huge Dragon Ball fan, I'm like, I want to see it live action, and then Dragon Ball Evolution comes out, and you're like, now I just don't believe. One Piece has made me believe that it can be done now. It can be done, and it can be done effectively and at a high quality. Because this is a really high quality show. It really is. And I thought they just nailed every aspect of One Piece into the live action. So now I'm kind of thinking to myself, oh, maybe we could get a live action Dragon Ball. Maybe we could get a live action Demon Slayer. Maybe we could get a live action Black Clover. Maybe we could get a live action, who knows now. I'm a believer now. One Piece has turned me into a believer. And I tell you what, for me, I really enjoyed this show. And I cannot wait for season 2. I want season 2 right now. I really want season 2 now. I really do. So I'm very interested to hear about the One Piece fans, the people who absolutely love One Piece. Let me know in the comment section below. What did you guys all think? Because, look, I'm just a casual One Piece fan. I'm someone that's I haven't watched every single episode. I'm like 100 and something episodes in. I just watch it casually. I'm not like invested in that world as much. But for me, it worked. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. And did it do justice for you guys? Because you guys are like the main audience that they're trying to get on board as well. If they can get you on board and us casuals and then people who don't watch the anime and get them invested in it, then it's a win-win. And it's not just a win for One Piece, it's a win for anime in general. And that's what we're after. Like, yes, we have our favorite animes, but coming together as one, as trying to promote anime more so that more people get invested in it, that's the ultimate goal. That really is. So let me know your thoughts. Smash it down there. Smash that like button, click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.